Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. This morning we're going to show you around our new Honda Pioneer, as you would have seen from the thumbnail and title. But first thing I got to do this morning is feed some calves. So it's a Saturday morning. The calves have been here 3 weeks now, just over 3 weeks, and the oldest lot are ready to wean, so we're going to wean them off. I've been slowly weaning them off for the past 5 days. So this is the youngest lot, middle lot, and the old ones. So the old ones we've got eating quite a lot of creep, and they've also started eating a bit of silage now as well as hay. So what we'll do is we'll just keep them on silage, hay and a few nuts, and stop feeding them their milk. So just got to feed these 2 lots of their milk, and then we'll go and look at the Honda. Look at that, all happy, silent. I thought these guys would be a bit more upset that I didn't give them any milk, but they don't seem too bad. Gus is running around like a nutter. Right, we better go and check some stock. So here it is, complete with a ginger dog, our new Honda Pioneer. It's come from Andrew Simmons in Crediton. We got 3 quotes from 3 different dealers and they had the best price, so here it is. Craig's made this cage in the back for Rex's dogs. There's a ramp there for him to run up because they're getting quite old, and he can hold all his cans of spray and marker and his box of meds and stuff. Yeah. Right, Gus is now an onboard passenger rather than being able to jump out the back like his quad bike incident, so he'll stay there and we'll go check some stock. Now, from what I know about these machines, they come in 2 different specs. So they come in a 500 or a 700. So this is a 700cc version, and I do think there is quite a difference between the two. I believe the 500 is a fair bit smaller in size, so we went for the bigger one just because Rex will do a bit of towing around sheep in it and that sort of thing. It doesn't hurt to have a bit more power, and also the actual physical size of the thing's a bit bigger, a bit easier to get in and out of and whatever. The chassis that this is on, again, correct me if I'm wrong, is the largest chassis that Honda make to put a quad bike on. You imagine a quad bike on that chassis, that'd be bloody lethal, but you like it, don't you, Gus? But yeah, I mean, it's done alright. We've only had it probably 3 weeks. I've not really had a chance to drive it other than this morning, so we're all learning, but it's got a nice little back door there with some catches on the end, so that shouldn't open when you don't want it to. Big old cage for the dogs, good ag tyres, and the body's quite high off the ground. There's a lot of ground clearance, even with the chassis actually. It does run on petrol, it's not a diesel, which is probably one of the downsides to it. Obviously you can't put red diesel into a petrol, but we have to get petrol for our other quad bike anyway, so that isn't such a bugbear. I suppose the only other thing is power steering. It doesn't have power steering, but you don't really need that, so it's doing alright so far. I'm going to go off and check all these cows up here. I got to move a few fences this morning as well, so we'll crack on and do that and see how we get on with it. Have a look at this in a little bit. Right, I just finished moving the fences. See the cows are over there grazing away. Another group over there. We've got Gus in the back testing out the dog cage. How is it, Gus? Oh, a bit of a whimper. But I thought I'd just show you around here. So it's very simple. You've got a 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive and diff lock lever here. So I got it in 4-wheel drive to get up over the hill here. Reverse, neutral, drive on that one. Again, very simple. Got a light here for the beacon on the roof. Windscreen wiper button. Ignition, obviously. Lights on and off. And handbrake. And that's really all you got. Oh, you got a horn as well, but that only works when it's on. So it's really simple. I mean, this is all built so that if you wanted to pressure wash it out, you can. What else we got in here? Rex has got a rattle there in that little holder. Got a glove box, some taggers in. We've got cup holders in the door. Awesome. Nice little touch. Now I know people are going to say, why didn't you buy a gator? Why didn't you buy something else? Not many of those around. Well, we've got 2 gators and a Polaris, which are fine. I'm not knocking them at all because I'm a die-hard John Deere fan. The gators are brilliant, but you can nearly buy 2 of these for what you spend on a gator. And for what we need it for, is for checking stock, Rex taking his dogs about, and occasionally towing a little sheep trailer. We really don't need the gator. This thing is perfectly adequate, and actually it's really nippy and fun to drive. It does nearly 40k. Yeah, I mean, we've even got 12 volt power there, have we? Yeah. You can get your accessories in there, get the iPhone charger on. We'll go and check the last group of stock and then head back. I might show you the corn on the way home. The boys, quite happy inside. I'm going to push their hay in for them in a second. There's the coos. Hello, sweetheart. Friendly, aren't you? Real friendly heifer. Yes. So, as you can see, it's getting a bit wet now this time of year. The cows have got about another week's worth of grazing ahead of them. And then they'll have to come inside. So, I think I'm going to miss the housing of the cows because we're going away for a week. But they'll be outside and then they'll be inside. Not a lot to it. We did weigh all the calves this week. They got their like pre-weaning weight. Morning, Tommy. Would you like a scratch? Tommy loves a scratch. Big old friendly bull, isn't it? When your head rub in the morning. Yeah. Probably don't want to be eating batten though. All the boys look happy. Got no food, Vasa. Some boy. Yeah, these guys will be alright today, and then tomorrow there's an electric fence across the middle of the field. We'll let them the other side. Happy as Larry, you lot. I don't think I mentioned it just now, but obviously this is the same as a gator, nearly. You just have your drive, reverse and neutral. The gator's hydrostatic, so in a gator you just put your foot down and go, and it just goes faster and faster. Whereas this is an automatic transmission, but it's got gears. Right, better put the old seatbelt on, going on the road. Handbrake, reverse, gas, homeward bound. Here we are in one of our cornfields. You can see we've had a lot of rain since we drilled it. See, the tram lines are a bit moist. But look, it's all come up out of the ground. There's greenery. Which makes me happy because, like I said in the drilling video, I've never done any drilling at all. You might be able to hear a bit of static background noise from that thing. So it was really nice to find this all up out of the ground. Something's been walking through it. Guess that's a deer or something. But yeah, green fields. There's a pheasant. Wildlife everywhere. So we didn't use any pre-emergent tramline marker things. I just did the tram lines with the tractor. You can see there's a load of oats on top. I guess that's from where I lifted the drill out at the end. I don't know. Or being washed out or something. There's quite a few here. But yeah, I'm well happy with how it's all come up. We got it all rolled and sprayed, which was good. See, field next door as well, that's all come up. So happy days on the drilling front. Hopefully we'll get a bit of a kinder winter than we did last year. It won't all wash out. Last year we had a massive gully through the middle of this field down towards the wood there, when we just had relentless rain, and it washed and washed and washed. and it never really recovered from that, so hopefully we'll get a kinder winter. Don't think Gus is a fan of the box. But anyway, we'll take this one back. Here it is, back in the shed. Then let the hound out. So you just pull these latches out to release the back door. Now, there is a ramp. I can just grab Gus. There. When are you jumping down, do we? No. But like I said, this has replaced a quad bike for us. Rex's one, Shepherd's quad bike. Because with the best will in the world, you can't really keep 3 dogs on the back of a quad bike very safe. As I found out the hard way, you can't keep 1 dog very safe on the back of the quad bike. But that's our farm bike that we use for the cattle. That's Rex's new Pioneer, so it's not massively bigger, but it is a bit bigger. It will do the job for what we want. Right dog, home time. So yeah, hope you guys like the Pioneer. If you've got any comments or questions about it, feel free to leave them below and I'll try and answer them the best I can. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, then please do subscribe to the channel. We're marching on towards 5,000 subs. If you'd like to follow me on any of my other social media accounts to keep up with what we're doing here on the farm, then you can. They'll be in the description below. They'll also be on the bottom of the screen now. But until next time guys, thanks for watching. Cheerio.